I have to shout out Kelly Swanson and Swanson Communications. I did that multiple times during the lives. If anyone doesn't know, a lot of the promotions that go on, especially the week of, they're all being handled by Swanson Communications. And you guys know how the process was with me going down there. It started out with, hey, do we want to go? And then, I kind of was dragging my feet. Shout out to Hollywood Bebe. I called him up. I said, yo, what are you doing this week? And he told me what he had going on. I said, listen, I didn't want to come down if I was only going to be a part of one thing for one day. Doesn't make sense to go to Dallas for one day. He said, nah, man, you should be able to rock on with everything. I said, let me call somebody else, make sure that's what it's going to be. And if it is, I'm coming down. Made a call him right back.
And it was good.
I said, I'll see you in a couple of days.
Yeah. And
they literally rolled out the red carpet for me. In retrospect, I'm not as surprised now because we've always had a good cordial friendship as a fighter to Swanson Communications, everybody that I deal with Andrew and all those people. But like to see them literally in a week of me telling them I'm coming, this is all I need is a couple tables and set me up, and them to put me exactly where I wanted to be and just let me do my thing. The first day, we'll bring fighters to you. And I mean, I'm not even ready. I'm like, what? Who's tapping me? I'm like, oh yeah, Jose, yeah, Valentin, come on, sit down and let's do this.
Layla, Brandon Lee.
Yeah, everybody. You know what I mean? So we had a great time, or I had a great time doing the lives. I was hoping that y'all was gonna tune in just to see how much fun I was having.
I tuned in time to time.
I don't know about you, but I know you was up on it. You be working. I don't know what you be doing, but you be working.
I was in there sprinkling war Gamboas throughout all of
Hey, I wanted to be there with you in the barbershop. I'm like, this is my atmosphere.
Yeah.
They had food in the barbershop. Did I see that?
What was going on with that?
Because people were walking away with some full-ass plates.
What was going on with that?
So, it was a long haircut you had.
So the love.
It's a Brayton.
The love through the lives was amazing. I'm gonna keep it short because I want to get to the main event. I want to spend good time on the main event and the Showtime cards as a whole. But Bebe, when I told him I was coming down, he ended up calling me back the next day. He was in the barbershop and he was talking that stuff. I had to go at the shop, and so they asked me a couple questions, and their reactions was like they couldn't believe that Bebe had me on the phone. I'm like, Hollywood Bebe, why are you surprised that he knows me? You know what I mean? So I said, hey, when I come down there, make sure I get in there just so I can say what's up. And then that Porter way thing, that Porter way thing happened, and I said, yo, see if they'll mind if I come down there and do a live. And so that's how that ended up happening. And once I knew that I was going to do a live in there, public announcement, I said, whenever the Porter Way podcast goes on the road, we will do a live wherever we're at in a barbershop.
Oh, that's what I was saying. I'm there for that.
So moving forward, whenever we go live, I don't know where my single is. Wherever we go live, we will be at a barbershop. Don't be shouting out this and that barbershop. You gotta come.
Hey, list your barbershops in there. List your barbershops.
Do the opposite of what Shawn said.
I'll make it happen. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I know people everywhere. I know good people everywhere. I know there were people in the comments like, yo, I hope he got security and all that. I appreciate y'all and the concerns and all that. We made it happen, man. And
if I'm there,
the covering over me by God is amazing. So
you're gonna take it to Brooklyn?
So back to the
got to.
We're gonna take it to the booth.
Got to.
We're gonna take it to the booth.
Let me go back to Swanson Communications. They said we loved you. We loved having you here. Are you coming to the next one? I said, well, when's the next one? Tank and Rolly fight in a couple of weeks. I said, would you guys? They said, we'll get you on the Breakfast Club. We'll make sure the Porter Way podcast is everywhere. So just the way they rolled out the carpet was amazing for me, especially when it was so last minute as last minute as it was.
At the barbershop.
so they
because there's people like in the corner walking away. I'm like, that's a full plate they have there.
A full plate.
Yeah.
So they hit me up. They said, Bebe said, do you drink? If so, what do you drink? I said, I drink Canada Dry and Pepsi. And they said, they said, do you want food? I said, yeah, hook it up. It's whatever. You know what I mean? So the barbershop, shout out to Grand Cuts out there in DeSoto, Texas. They were just the best people in the world, or down there in Dallas that I was able to come across and spend some time with.
Hey, shout out to the dude next to you that was cutting the hair, the bald head black dude that was doing all talking.
Yeah.
Hey, my man that he was cutting his hair was just trying to get a cut and go home.
My dude was just trying to get a cut and go home.
And
I know where that goes.
And that was a lot of the comments too. They're like, yo, that poor guy, he
was stuck there forever.
Stopped in on his lunch break and he's stuck.
I gotta shout out Dre because every time I go see Dre, and I know how I feel, we end up cutting it up, and He take an hour on me, and all I need you to do is just edge me up. You know what I'm saying? So, but we get in good conversation. I happened to look over. I said, yo, man, can you just stop?
Dude.
Take
Cut
care.
his hair.
Take care.
Hey, he wasn't saying nothing.
When you doing this in a barbershop, you're not doing your job.
Yeah.
And that's what caught my attention. I said,
He was
yo,
going from conversation to texting.
Yeah.
He wasn't even looking a couple times. He's just like, yeah, you're good.
And cut
You're good.
one head
Yeah, you're
and
good.
rolled out. I don't think he worked that.
Shut up. Shut up.
He cut that head
Shut
and
up.
rolled out.
That's funny. He said, yeah, you're good. You're good.
I got a shout. That's Clack. I got to shout out Clack, and
Hey,
also
wild boy.
got to shout out Larry down there in Dallas. I got Clack and I got Larry some tickets to go to the fight.
Okay.
So, yeah, good people in there.
Get
to the card.
Get to the card. So the Showtime portion, we had a little doubleheader action.
Also, I got to say this, man. I can't wait to go back down to Dallas, and y'all got to go.
Yeah, I
with
love
me.
Dallas.
All right, let's do it.
That. And so
do
I took shout out to DDA
and Mac.
and Mac.
Yeah.
Mac was the one actually. Mac said,
"Hey, the PJ go to Dallas."
Mac said, "Oh yeah, I know." Mac said,
Hey, we got no money though.
Mac said, "Is it just me, or do you get more love down here than you do in Vegas?" I said, "No, I get more love down here. Dallas is a fight town, a fight city. It don't matter what fights coming on, they watching it. You know what I mean? So I wasn't getting people that was recognizing me because it's fight week. I get people that's recognizing me because they watch the podcast and they mess with Shawn Porter, and I mess with Dallas. I can't wait to go back.
Actually, about my own little Dallas story, I had to get a rematch with the best NFL blitz player in the country. Went down to the arcade. He beat me 51-3 last year.
Okay.
First off, what?
Hold on.
How did you score that few points in
That
NFL
was last
Blitz?
year. No,
Bro,
defense.
you wouldn't score any points.
Oh, whoa, first off.
No.
Never
I
seen
just
me
know.
play NFL Blitz.
No, the guy is like the best blitz player of all time.
Okay,
anyway,
but
so
this year-
Free Play Arcade, Arlington, shout out, 35-7. I got a touchdown in.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Who is this guy?
Man, this dude's a legend. He's just a skinny, tall, white guy named Chris.
What up, Chris?
He's a play. Yeah. Carson,
I think Chris is a programmer for NFL Blitz.
he might be. He was
There with Midway when they were creating that game.
Remember Charlie Murphy on Chappelle's show when he's like, you guys are laughing at me for losing the Prince.
Yeah.
But I dare you to challenge him.
Yeah.
That's me to you right now.
Yeah.
Challenge him.
Challenge him.
That's unbelievable.
You got a reason to go to Dallas?
I know, but if you thought NFL Blitz was going to convince
How
me.
are you going to get him? That's your problem. Whataburger.
I'll make it work.
Have you had Whataburger, Carson?
Of course, yeah.
I'm-
No,
I've been
He
to
said,
Texas.
of course. No,
I've
that
been to
ain't it.
Texas multiple times. Like, it's not like I haven't been to
I
Texas.
heard they got SeaWorld down there. What's up? I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Ant. Follow me on IG, Ant with 2 T's. Let's do it. Let's do it again.
All right. Just introduce yourself.
Okay.
And then you tell them what to do. I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Anthony Brenagh.
Carson Merk. Like, subscribe, comment.
This is the Porter Way.